Hello guys, this is Raza and you are my channel RHT Science Innovation Tech. In today's video, we will be covering the MS Word function mailing. So how this function can be used? Most of the time, company have to send a letter, interview letter, or need to send a letter to vendor for their outstanding balances or for anything to. So writing more than 100,000 letters is quite difficult. So to how to write a separate letter for each vendor or for each candidate in just one or two clicks. For that we will be using MS Word feature mailings. For example, we have the vendor list. For example, we have these 24 vendors and we're going to send a letter to them that they should clear our outstanding balances. This is the customer, the vendor ID, this is the amount, the company, this is the syllabus, this is the city, the country, and this is the address. So how to send each company a separate letter and just in a few clicks. To do that, we will be using MS Word mailing feature. In mailing, under mailing, there is select receipt. Now insert a list. For that, we're going to select this Excel list, and in list we have this sheet number 6 where we have the data of the vendor. Now see, these are earlier hidden, these options, and now we can see this. So with the help of this we can bring the data from this MS Excel. Each row will be for each row there will be a separate letters for each company, because each row have a separate company, so we will be writing a separate letter to them. How to do this? I'll just write the simple letters and we will be bringing the data from that sheet to this letter. So we'll be selecting the header. So first is the name of the company. Look at C, this is the name of a company. You can change also. For example, we want to give a line, underline it, so you can view from here how the result will be. Look at this is Al Shahir Group, and this is our first company in first row, Al Shahir Group, and this is the company name. So in the same way, we will be bringing the other data from that sheet to this words. Then the syllable will be coming here. We can also give them, we can underline this. Let me underline. We can also bring, for example, we'll be bringing the address. So here this is the header of address. Next we have, for example, let me underline it, and we have this vendor ID, and let's me bring, and the other is we have the city and the country. So from here you can see in preview the result will be like this. So now you can write this. We can also bring here the amount, the due amount. You can also write anything inside the letter. So this is the due amount that the company need to pay us. Also, for example, we want to bring the same amount here. Whatever you want to write inside, you can bring it. So I can highlight this as well, and I can also underline so that it could be visible for you guys and for. Now if you remove, these are the header names. If I can view it, this is. So if I go to the second letter, this is the second company name. If I go to the third one, this is third company. If I go to the last one, this is ZIL Limited. So let's see in our Excel sheet. This is our last company, ZIL data. So we brought all the data to this letters, and for each company we have a separate letters. So you can now finish and merge as individual document. Okay, now your letter are ready for each company. See, these are 24 letters, and each company have a separate letter. You can save it. For example, I can also save it as a PDF so that no one can make any changes. I give it a name, letter to vendor, and I can save as a PDF on desktop. Let me save it in desktop. Now we'll be getting the whole result. See, these are our letters. For each company, we have a right separate letter. See from the top, you can see here this is 24 letters. For each company, we have a separate letter. That's all for today. See you guys in our next video with the further new things.